All year in our series USA to Z, we've been celebrating America's 250th birthday. Today, we are bringing you our final installment, the letter Z for Generation Z. Born between 1997 and 2012, Gen Z is expected to make up 30% of the U.S. workforce by 2030. So we went to the Brooklyn Art Cafe Happy Medium that is popular with Zoomers, and I sat down with 7 young people to hear their thoughts about inheriting our nation. We're in this arts cafe, which I've never been to before, but apparently this is something you guys like to do?
Yes. I think for us, we're like attached to our devices all day long. So to have an outlet like a place like this and actually like be in the moment more, it's just an opportunity for that we didn't get growing up.
There's this stereotype out there that Gen Z is lazy.
Yeah. I firmly believe the stereotype that Gen Z is lazy is factually incorrect. I have some friends who are so accomplished, and I think it's only a result of extremely hard work.
We all experienced COVID at a very young age. That totally dictated how we socialize and interact in the workplace.
When I'm in school, I think it's the weirdest thing. Everybody sits there silently on a device like this. Nobody says a word. And the professors have to really go out of their way to get us to engage with one another.
It's like our social anxiety goes so crazy. And then also the job security issues we're seeing as a generation. Like the 2010s, you'd see like these executives be like, hey kids, learn to code, job security. And now it's like, well, your job's taken by AI.
The unemployment rate for Americans 22 to 27 is at its highest since the pandemic. And Gen Z also has different workplace expectations from previous generations. They prioritize work-life balance and work that aligns with their values. 92% say authenticity is a key trait.
When I go into any space, I bring myself wholly. I don't have the best version of like professionalism and then myself. And then oftentimes you get backlash as like being unprofessional.
We might not be as bothered by trying to, well, I'm in this corporate space, so let me do this. It's like, no, I'm going to have blue hair or acrylic nails, and people are going to accept it.
As the nation at large remains divided on how to tackle key issues, young Americans are too. Women tend to lean left, while men lean right. And most say they are unsatisfied with the two-party system.
Polarization really is the biggest issue plaguing Gen Z right now.
I agree with you. Tell someone, like maybe you tell someone, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican, and they assume so much about you.
I had people that I've never met or engaged with before that saw me just outside tabled on behalf of Turning Point USA outside my college. All I had was a board that said, what does America mean to you? And I had kids coming up to me telling me that they were going to kirk me. I mean,
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
I may not politically agree with you, but I really respect you talking about your political opinion because I think this type of table conversation is really rare and hard to find nowadays.
Still, youth voter turnout decreased in the 2024 election, and trust in the nation's institutions has too.
They've never seen institutions or systems that have actually worked for them.
Alex Edgar, a Gen Zer himself, is looking to change that. He started Youth 250 to encourage young Americans to participate in civic life.
It's about how can we come together to build a stronger shared identity and a stronger shared future for our country, and one which actually enables all people to thrive.
The organization has seen a 46% rise in youth engagement at more than 500 institutions in the last 6 months.
Here we are at the anniversary of the United States. And that was only because 20, 30, 40-somethings came together and said, we want to envision something better than the reality in which we live in.
But how do our panelists feel about that future? Do you all feel disheartened by what's to come, or are you hopeful?
With the rise of Mayor Mamdani, who I believe is like someone that I think is able to talk to everyone in all the political spectrum, and having more people in political office with that type of mindset does kind of give like a hope.
As an American Jew, I think the rise in anti-Semitism has been staggering and startling. I've been nervous to wear a Star of David around the city. Someone came up to me and saying, wow, you're really brave for wearing that.
I feel like people are getting more bold in what they say from online talk. You know, they see that a lot of other people share their racist views, and then they think, okay, this is a legitimate view.
Every generation has had its ups and downs. I'm sure people going through World War I or II or the Great Depression thought, this is the end of life. So I think there is hope at the end of the tunnel.
So you can tell this was an interesting cross-section of Gen Zers. We've got an extended interview that you can find on youtube.com/CBS Mornings where we show the entirety of our discussion.
Yeah.
But you had everybody sitting there from Michael, who's the Turning Point USA chapter president, to Phoebe, who didn't agree with him politically, but respected his right and his and wanted to have a respectful conversation. And I just think that it made me hopeful to talk to these kids.
Yeah, I felt that, Vlad.
Yeah. It was, I got to shout out to my producer, Vita Weisblum, Sarah Sroki, and Kristen Chan, who found these young people and brought them together in this
It was a
space.
peaceful conversation, too.
It was great.
I wish that adults could duplicate that.
That point.
All right.